to your right in the green or dark. We're not sure which it is. It is Joe Landolfo of St. Ed's, 31-0 against Chris Khas of Mayfield. He's 27-3.
You're going to like this bout. Excuse me, Jim. I predicted, because Chris Khas is so slick on his feet. Watch him with his takedowns. Now, you know Landolfo's coming through the St. Ed's program. He's also got to be good on his feet, so there's going to be some interesting takedown wrestling here. But Khas is real fast on his feet. That's been his forte all year, although he's a good rider. As they tie up and they push each other around a little bit. Khas in the white uniform from Mayfield. He's led the Wildcats here. They've done real well, especially after they won their district, in the Mayfield district last weekend.
Coach has got to be happy.
Frank Sikach in the corner with Coach Tomkar. It's Chris Khas.
We mentioned before, St. Ed's 3-2 in the championship round as far as winning the finals.
Landolfo in the black uniform with the gold stripe now. He and Khas feeling each other out. Khas trying to set up that takedown with the taps to the heads, tap to the shoulders, trying to get Landolfo's hips up and down. There's a throw by. Landolfo spins away from it.
It's no real battle, of course. Two top teams, St. Ed's, St. Joe's. Then you got North Royalton and St. Ignatius fighting each other. North Olmsted also in there for that number 3 slot. But really, it's just all individuals now. I mean, since everything else is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, the only mystery tonight is whether the announcer's voice will hold out.
Oh, I know how it's going to turn out. 59 seconds remaining in this scoreless first period. Now remember, none of the unbeaten wrestlers that we have seen, with the exception of the one bout where we had the 2 unbeaten wrestlers, 132-pound matchup, have lost. That was inevitable. Somebody had to lose there.
Landolfo now ties up Khas. He reaches in for that single. Khas checks it off. Khas now looking for that that short offense takedown. They're head-to-head. They come up off their knees. Watch for Khas now, especially from the outside. He likes to shoot from this position. There it is. There's the shot. Not quite enough. A little bit too far from the outside. He's got the underhook. Excuse me, he's got the overhook. Landolfo has the underhook. Kind of leaning on each other a little bit right now.
30 seconds remaining in the first period. Still scoreless.
Both a little miffed at the inability to get a takedown right here. Both are good on their feet. Khas, there's a stalling. As I said, the referee warns the both are for a stalling. Nice spin through by Landolfo. Comes up behind. There's going to be no takedown until he can bring Khas down to the mat. He's got a bear hug. Takes Khas right to his back. He's got him checked to his back. He's going to get 2 for the takedown and possibly more.
5 seconds remaining.
Probably 2 and 3. 2 for the takedown, 3 for the back points.
2 seconds remaining. And so that's a 5-pointer, 5-0 now.
Well, what happened there is they were down on their knees.
Ready to start the third period, and so far, Landolfo of St. Ed's over Khas of Mayfield.
Khas is elected to take the takedown position, start this third period. I think maybe because he's had his woes on the mat with Landolfo, maybe he's going to try his luck with the takedowns. In my opinion, that's Khas' strong point. Let's see if he can get around on Landolfo at this point. That's a big lead to overcome in 2 minutes, 9 points, Jim.
Well, about the only way you could do it is just stick him. And you know what the chances are when a guy's 31-0, folks?
Khas in on that single, but checked off again by Landolfo. Now they're tied up in that position. Landolfo doesn't mind tying him up here because that's killing the clock. Khas has got to get out of there and move. Much easier to say when you're sitting up here, though.
Stalemate, minute 21 remaining here in the third period. Not much doubt about this one so far. You can take a surprise here by Khas. One of the great miracles we've ever seen.
Good penetration. Beautiful double leg by Landolfo. He's got Khas in that bear hug. Khas has to run off the mat. He's going to get penalized, I believe. Yeah.
There's a technical.
Yep.
Rather
than give him the takedown, Khas elected to run off the mat, and the referee saw it that way also and penalized him a point. That makes it 10-0.
With a minute 5 remaining, we could possibly see the 15-0 rule, 15-point technical rule. Not likely, but it could happen. Puts him on his back.
Khas and Landolfo in a little bit of a shoving match out there right now. I think at this point, what you're going to see is Khas going to try to go for the home run here, Jim. He's going to try maybe a little bit riskier throw, try and take Landolfo straight to his back, hope for the pin, because that 36 seconds left. A 10-point lead seems insurmountable.
Yeah, 30 seconds remaining. Of all the things you ever did in your career, did you ever pull out a bout that you thought was hopeless? What was the movie you used? Do you remember off the top of your head?
No, off the top of my head, I can't remember, Jim.
What was the best you can remember of anybody?
Probably a headlock or a hip toss or something like that. One of those 5-pointers somewhere along the line. And I think that's what Khas has in mind. But Landolfo, in the meantime, gets in on that single leg takedown.
12-0.
Gets in control, and he's pretty much had his way with Chris Khas. Joe Landolfo has from St. Ed's. And I think that's how it's going to end.
5 seconds remaining. So Landolfo did exactly what he wanted to do, and what's impressive is he shut out a very good wrestler.
Right.
So your winner is Joe Landolfo of the St. Edward Eagles. They're now 4-2 in the championship round as far as winning and losing those. Well, just before we get going here, I just wanted to show you, that is Tom Cousineau with Bob Golick, who met several times down State
finals.
Oh, it was something.
I believe.
Now, we are ready for a matchup, and I haven't seen Giannetti jump like this and say, oh, I can't wait for this.
Let me do this one.
Go right ahead.
30-2 from St. Edwards.